Good morning, my good people. Welcome back to my channel, Lean Unscripted. I thank God for a new day. It's a bright day. It's a sunny day. I had promised to give you an update of the onion farm and what is happening and the progress of the onions. Yeah, so I'm on my way to the farm and in a short while I should be there. So guys, another update will also be on the maize farm. Remember the maize farm, 1 acre maize farm? We are also finally harvesting our maize crop and it's been quite a journey. Do you remember the last time I took you to the farm, the onions were at bulbing stage? Bulbing is when the onions start forming those round market ready bulbs we all love. And it is a sign that the crop is progressing well, and in like 2 to 3 weeks, we should be doing our final fertilizer dressing, then look into harvesting in just a week later after the fertilizing. So in this final round of fertilizers, we will be focusing on fertilizers with potassium and phosphorus so as to boost the bulb size, firmness and the overall quality of the onion, and then reduce irrigation so as to enhance the onion shelf life. So a week later, then we should be ready to start harvesting. So to our new viewers, we are using drip irrigation, which helps conserve water, reduce disease spread and deliver nutrients directly to the root zone of the onions, which is a game changer for the consistency and cost efficiency. So guys, here we come, have arrived. Yeah, the farm is doing well. You can see maize has really grown. Wanjiro, sasa acha nikuje. Guys, that's Swahili. I'm saying hi to my farm hand. So welcome back to the onion farm. You remember the last time I was here, there was a disaster of the tank. If you didn't watch the previous video of the farm diaries, please make a point of watching it so that you know what I'm talking about. We'll be on the same page. Yeah, so we picked the tank. We didn't throw it away. We have made use of it. We are using it to mix our herbicides. It's big enough and you can put as much as you want. So this is a store that we normally use for keeping our farm tools and equipment. And next to it is a chicken coop, which I didn't show you last time. I forgot to show you our chicken. We have around 38 chicken here and about 20 chicks which have already been hatched but have not been transferred to this chicken coop because they are still very young and at tender age, around 2-3 weeks old, and we are taking care of them elsewhere so that we can now come and mix them here after they get stronger. At the moment we are doing the broiler type of chickens, that is the improved Kienyeji chickens. We call them Kienyeji in Kenya, but that's indigenous. So the broiler type, this term is used in Kenya to describe chicken that combine the hardiness and scavenging ability of indigenous breeds, with faster growth and higher productivity to bring out a hybrid or a commercial breed. So to manage them, we've partitioned the coop into different sections. There's a hatching area, separate spaces for chicks at different growth stages, and of course a relaxing space, and even a small outdoor section where they can sunbathe during the day. Feeding is an important part of our care routine, and so we provide age-appropriate feed, starter mash for the young chicks and growers, mash for the layers and older birds, alongside clean water and supplements like vitamins, crushed maize, greens, to the traditional concoction of aloe vera mixed with chilies, which is used for prevention of diseases and also boosting immunity for the chicken. We also occasionally give them greens and kitchen scraps to boost their nutrition and reduce feed costs. This place I had kept goats a while ago and rabbits. I did away with them, so right now we are using it as a store for the time being. So outside here is where the chickens sunbathe. They walk around. It's good exercise for them. regarding the tank that broke down a while ago, in the previous video that we did. Today I don't want to talk about it because there's not much we've done, but another tank is coming, so in a few days rectification of the structure and installation will be done. So I will update you next time regarding the tank. Guys, gratitude is a very powerful mindset. Let us learn to give thanks to God, not just because life is perfect, but because God is always good. Anyway guys, let's shelve that for now. We'll talk about gratitude another day. So let's see how the onions are doing. As I had informed you earlier, we are doing the Neptune variety, which is also known for its uniform bulbs, the deep red color, and also it has a long shelf life. Look at these. They look beautiful, right? It looks very beautiful. Once the leaves start falling off and yellowing, that's our cue now for harvest. After pulling the onions, we'll cure them. This means drying them under the shade with good air circulation for about 2 to 3 weeks. Remember, you don't air onions in direct sunlight. It will damage the bulbs. This step is very crucial to toughen the outer skin and increase the shelf life.
Hapa nilikuwa nimepanda ngwashe. Oh, ndio zile. Umeziona? Hizo ngwashe ni poa.
Storage has to be cool, dry, and very well ventilated to avoid sprouting or rotting. So no moisture is supposed to come anywhere near onions. So in Kenya, the onion market is moving very fast, especially with varieties like red Koch, Neptune, red passion. Yeah. So if your timing is right and your quality is good, you can sell out in days, whether it's to brokers or to local markets or even supermarket suppliers. Onion business is actually lucrative in Kenya. I like the way it is coming up. Remember, to achieve a very good end product of the onion, you have to do onion care and maintenance, which is timely weeding, disease and pest control, especially thrips and fungal issues like downy, mildew, and the like. Nutrient management also, especially nitrogen earlier on when the crop is a little bit or younger. Then, potassium and phosphorus during bulbing, like at this stage what we are doing. And then water regulation. Okay, now let's head to the maize farm and we see how it's doing. Harvesting has already started. Yeah, and here we come. Today is a big day. We are finally harvesting our maize. So this farm is near the main road. As you can see, some trucks passing by, some cars. The 2 farm hands are here. They have already started harvesting. You can see this is the small maize farm, 1 acre, and we've been solely relying on the previous rainy season to irrigate the crop, and there's no drip irrigation here or any supplemental irrigation here in this farm. It is just rain-fed farming, and we are excited, to see the results. The maize have really done very well. So we planted a variety known for producing up to 3 combs per stalk, which is a great yield booster, especially in a season where rains are fairly consistent. Like this area, the rain is not consistent. So this variety is high yielding and well suited for short to mid rainfall areas in Kenya. So in Kenya, maize is not just a crop. Guys, you will agree with me that it's a way of life. It's the staple food for millions. From ugali, githeri to maize flour, that is a unga, and animal feeds. Maize is everywhere in our diets and culture in Kenya. So in Kenya, we usually have parts of the country that have 2 rain seasons, others have 1 rain season, that is annually. And the parts that have 2 rain seasons in a year, that is March to May, and the short rains October to December. That gives 2 chances annually to grow maize, provided the timing and the rainfall are right. So the cost of farming, for example, like this 1 acre in Kenya, it costs about anywhere between $200 to $300, depending on the seed and fertilizer or manure, and preparation, weeding and pest control, labor, especially during planting and harvesting.
2 combs. There's 3.
So with good management and rains, a farmer can harvest between 15 to 25 bags of 90 kilograms each of maize per acre.
3. Hebu ona hii vile ni kubwa.
So at a market price of around $30 to $40, that is 4,500 to 6,500 Kenya shillings per bag, depending on what dollar rate you're using. The returns can be promising, though margins depend on cost and market timing. Even though we were relying on the rainfall, during the season we did very key maintenance activities like timely weeding, top dressing with fertilizers, pest control and diseases like the fall armyworm. They are very fond of attacking maize. Then proper spacing and thinning for optimal cob formation. That is now for the maize. Yeah, but without irrigation, rain timing is very critical. Critical because delayed rains or dry spells can significantly impact yields. So today's harvest is happening at a very ideal time. The stalks have dried down and the cobs are mature. So we began by picking the cobs by hand, removing the husks, that is cutting them down. As you can see, the farm hands what they are doing. And then now we are going to sun dry them so that we reduce the moisture content. It's very critical to avoid aflatoxins from maize. Guys, remember I told you with onions you cannot sun dry directly, but with maize you can sun dry directly with direct sunlight. And then of course we're going to dry it a few days consecutively, and then after proper drying we store in aerated bags, or bags that are breathable, that have perforations, which is essential to prevent rot, pests and molds. This is very critical because of avoiding aflatoxins.
Nimeokota.
You know that this was virgin land. It had never been grown any crop before. This was our very first plant to be planted here. What a sight to behold. Row upon row of strong towering maize plants finally giving way to the reward of patience and hard work. Beautiful. The cobs absolutely beautiful. Big, bold and packed with tightly, neatly arranged grains to gleam like gold in the sunlight. Very beautiful. Look at them. Not even a single space wasted. Just full, healthy kernels from tip to base. My farm hands are equally very proud of their work. Actually, every cob tells a story of proper timing, care, and blessing of a good weather. I am just grateful to God for this harvest. Bumper doesn't even begin to describe it. Heaps and heaps of maize stacked high in the field. It's like nature's treasure piled up, just waiting to be carried home. I just can't help but be grateful to God. Remember I spoke about gratitude earlier on? Being grateful is key. This is what success in the soil looks like. And I am so grateful to God. So friends, we are moving the maize to the other side so that we can spread it, the maize down on the canvas for sun drying. It is more safer there, and the farm hands leave that side, so it is easier for them to manage and take care of the maize while sun drying. This part of the farm was very bushy. So what the farm hands did, they cleared the bush because you can't keep bushes here. This place can be infested by snakes. So they cleared the bush and they prepared some firewood so they can use the firewood for cooking and also for lighting the warmers in the chicken coop to keep the chicks warm.
Nimeisha.
The maize harvesting today is so much. So discussing with my farm hands, we realized that we cannot finalize harvesting everything today. So we set up another day for harvesting, which most probably tomorrow. Yeah, and we will do what we can today, and then the rest of the work will be done tomorrow. So guys, we are moving the maize to the other farm for sun drying, but before we move, we want to take some avocados. There's an avocado tree here in this farm. Yeah, and so I want to pick a few for my family, and also my farm hands want a few. Do you normally eat avocados at home? And how do you use them? How do you utilize them? Please share on the comment section how you eat your avocados. Personally, I normally take them for breakfast with my meal. My children love slicing it up for toast and avocado sandwiches, making guacamole, or just eating it with a bit of salt and lemon. Different people have different ways of eating it. And by the way, near this avocado tree at the fence of the farm, we sank a borehole last week. It's not yet complete, but the sinking has already been finalized. So what is remaining is to put a water pump inside it. So we'll talk about it next time when I come in details. Oh, it looks like this avocado tree has been modest this time with its yield. Not a bumper crop, but still generous enough to offer a few mature fruits, as you can see. Maybe it's taking its time, or perhaps the weather or soil conditions played a part in how much it produced this season. Not sure what might have happened, but with time we can try and call for professional advice. Look at these ones. The branch is so low such that I can pick the fruits just from where I'm standing. Seems like the most mature ones are further up on the top of the tree. So the farmhand is coming to climb on the top and pick a few for us so that we share amongst ourselves. Guys, you'll agree with me that there's something rewarding about getting fresh avocado straight from the tree. Anyone would want to have such. No store can even match that taste or feeling. I'm hopeful that this tree will bounce back stronger next season. That's Swahili, our local language. I meant we are looking for a strong stick to knock them off. But the male farmhand is here.
Kuja, unajua wewe. Unajua wewe ndio mrefu. Ati mawe. Si utamiss. Tunatafuta kijiti. Ya kugonga.
Oh wow. Did he just pounce on the tree?
Kai. Baby ametoa. Mark, ulijifunza wapi kupanda miti?
Looks like he's done this before. He confirms he's been doing it back in the village. Okay, we are now done with this farm until tomorrow. So we are moving the maize to the other side, as I had told you before we started the avocado business. So we are done with the avocado business. We are done putting the maize in the sacks for transportation to the other side. So as we wrap up this harvest, we are already planning ahead for the next season. And so the lessons learned from this crop will help us improve timing, pest control, and maybe even consider irrigation options like a drip system in the future, like what we have on the other farm, the onion farm. So thanks for following up our maize journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you watched this far, it means you are enjoying. So subscribe so that you may enjoy these farm updates more. So stay tuned for post-harvest tips, market visits, and more. So here we come. We have already put the canvas for sun drying the maize. So we will pour all the sacks of maize here so that they are now ready for sun drying, and we will leave them here. And so the farm workers will look after them each and every day, trying to turn them and also sorting them out. Guys, have you ever known that maize is gluten-free, making it suitable for people with gluten intolerance? It also has vitamins B complex and essential minerals. It also has fiber, good fiber for digestion. And it is rich in carbohydrates, making it an energy food. You know, when you go to the farm or you do a heavy job, you are sure that when you eat ugali, the traditional food in Kenya, you will be full and you will feel satisfied. Guys, how do you do your ugali at home? Do you like soft or hard? Do you like it organic? Organic, I mean, you just take the maize itself and just take it for grinding, whole as is, or you'd like the fine ugali. Personally, I like the traditional whole maize ugali. Give me ideas on the comment section how you like your ugali and how you do your flour. I can give you a tip on ugali that you will never forget. Just take your ugali flour, wholemeal, and mix with semolina flour. Get back and let me know your experience. I'm sure you will love it. Guys, I think that's all for today about maize harvesting and the onion updates. So stay tuned for more harvest tips on the onions, market visit and more. As I prepare to leave, I wanted to give you a quick update from my organic tomatoes. Right now the tomatoes are looking absolutely amazing, full of rich, vibrant, crispy tomatoes. And the best part, I haven't used a single drop of fertilizer or even sprayed any herbicides. It's all completely organic. Have a look at this. Just the way nature intended. Awesome. I just planted a few for my consumption purposes for the family. So I'm gonna harvest a few tomatoes from here and then a bunch of kale and spinach for my family use, and then I call it a day. Guys, nothing beats the taste of the freshness of greens straight from the garden to the plate. It's just a great feeling to know how exactly where your food is coming from and that it's grown clean and healthy, pure and organic. Guys, we have a few strange visitors. Outside the gate, there are a few male hybrid cows. Oh, look at them, very cute. All curious and peeking through like they are on a secret mission. I can just tell right away that they had eyes looked on my maize that is growing along the fence. Actually, the maize planted along the fence is used as windbreaker or dust breakers. So to them, it probably looked like a buffet. I want to gently touch one on the head. I hope it doesn't flinch. They are not aggressive. It's not every day you get visitors like this at the gate. Nature always finds a surprise for you, even when you think you've seen it all. My dear friends, thank you for sticking around with me. It's been a busy day, you know. Today I updated you on a lot of things. That is the chicken, onions, maize, tomatoes, and our visitors. Don't forget to drop your questions, thoughts in the comment section. If you found this helpful, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So that's it for me. God bless you and see you on the next video.